Hey, what's going on? I'm Brandon. I'm a guy who flies for a U.S. domestic carrier. I am Miami-based, and today I'm here to share with you all 10 random things that flight attendants love. You know, we are in this season of giving thanks, being grateful, and I thought, you know, why not? Let me tell y'all 10 things that flight attendants love. In no particular order, and literally just 10 things I picked right off the top of my mind. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so number one, flight attendants love treats. We love goodie bags. We love when passengers, when non-revving airline crews give us treats when they get on the plane. You know, anything from packs of gums to candy bars to donuts to fresh baked homemade cookies. We love treats. We spend our lives either in hotels or on airplanes, and so it's always nice when someone does an extra gesture and brings you a treat. Number two, we love buddy bidding, aka flying with friends. Like, this is the type of job where, depending on how large your airline is, you can fly with someone and then you can go years before you ever see this person again, and let alone work with them. And so we love the opportunity to be able to work with friends, especially when you can get you ABC. You know, shout out to the people that know what that means, but it makes life even better. We love working with friends. Hashtag FWF, flying with friends. Number three, on a layover, we love a good LED mirror. There is nothing like a hotel bathroom that has amazing lighting. A LED mirror is the mirror in the bathroom that has the built-in LED light. I mean, when I tell you, not only the lighting quality, but it just steps up everything. From your get ready to your selfie game to that I'm about to walk out, let me hit this real snap real quick. Like, it just puts everything right into perspective. It just, you know, heights. Number four, tile in the terminals, tile in the concourse. Death to carpet in airports. It's 2020. There should be no carpet at an airport. Flight attendants, we live our lives out of a suitcase. And if you have ever seen a flight crew come through the airport lugging those bags, it might look cute, but just know that on day 4, leg 4, and you're making that final switch from this plane to that plane, the last thing you want to do is drag your 50-pound bag across some carpet. Listen, when you've had a 13-hour duty day, the last thing you want to do is land in Orlando and have to pull your bag across a mile of carpet to get to the train. Number 5, we love hearing flight attendants, we're number 1 for takeoff. Listen. Atlanta, Chicago, O'Hare, Charlotte, and LaGuardia. Okay, son. Being number 17, being number 21 for takeoff, it ain't it. We don't like it. We like to push back from the gate, taxi around the ramp, and just be like, we're number 1 for takeoff. Let's go. As frustrating as it is for passengers to be sitting there, it's equally as frustrating for us, except we're not getting paid because the door is closed. But, you know, we love being number 1 for takeoff. Another one for the layovers. Number 6. There is nothing like a layover hotel that has a refrigerator in the room. Like, for the flight attendants who meal prep, especially when you are on that 3 or that 4-day trip and you have a whole cooler full of food to hold you over for those 3 or 4 days that you're away from home, you want somewhere to keep your food fresh. You want somewhere to refreeze your ice packs. There is nothing like a hotel on your layover that has a refrigerator in it. Number 7, DoubleTree cookies. If you've never stayed at a DoubleTree, they are known for always having these warm, fresh baked chocolate chip cookies throughout the day. And if you come at specific times, they really are fresh. And there is nothing like working a long day and coming to your layover and being greeted with a fresh baked DoubleTree cookie that you can enjoy after you take that shower. Take that uniform off, take that shower, and there is a DoubleTree cookie waiting for you. It's the little things. Number 8, pay protection. Okay, so for friends outside of aviation, I'm gonna assume that this is in most airline contracts. You know, I can't speak for every airline, you know, but I know how they hold us down. Pay protection is basically a clause within the contract that says if you were scheduled to work said number of flights, and let's say, oh, there's a hurricane now on the East Coast, so that trip that you was going to work that was worth 25 hours, it's now been canceled because of the hurricane, which is a condition which is out of anyone's control. However, I was supposed to work that. I was supposed to get paid for that. The clause in our contract says that you get pay protected, meaning you still get paid for that missed flying, even though you didn't work that trip. It has more to do with weather. It covers a lot of different instances, but just know that if I was supposed to work something and something happens outside of my control, hello pandemic, and I'm no longer able to work it, run me my money. Number 9, flight attendants love a good tailwind. Okay, let me nerd out for a second. Airplanes fly in the sky, right? The wind blows in a direction. When the wind is blowing towards the plane wind, okay? When the wind is blowing towards the plane, it's called a headwind. This slows us down. This makes it harder for the plane. The plane has to, work harder. You have to change your speed, change all these little different things in order to, account for the headwind. You're trying to go this way, force is coming this way. It's a struggle. The other end is plane is flying this way. The wind is also blowing this way. So it's like, it's pushing the plane. You all will not understand how a tailwind can take chunks of time, 45 minutes to an hour off of a flight, because a tailwind can you could be cruising at 390 knots, how fast you're moving, and the tailwind can push you up to 500, and you are just flying through the sky. And the reason why we love a good tailwind is because it means an early arrival. Who doesn't love to get to their destination early, okay? I've never had someone complain because we arrived early. Let's just be real. And lastly, number 10, flight attendants love compliance. Just listen the first time. Now granted, there are some FAs that might be out here on pirate trips, but I'm gonna say majority of the time, if a flight attendant is asking you or telling you to do something, it is simply because we are informing you of a rule that we are required to inform you of for the safety of you, us, everyone on board. It's a compliance thing. We're asking you to put that bag and push that bag under your seat. There's a reason why. I don't care where your bag is at. But there's a reason why we ask you to push that bag under the seat for takeoff and landing. There's a reason why we ask you if you're sitting in the extra row, if you're able and willing to assist in that ventilation. There's a reason why this. You all will not understand the thousands of rules that exist in terms of getting an airplane from point A to point B. And the little safety demo, we might cover 5 of them over the course of a flight. You might visibly see us articulate 5 of them. But there is a whole host of regulations that we have to be in compliance with. Because if there was a inspector on board from the FAA, while you might get in trouble, guess who's in jeopardy of losing their job? The flight attendant. And let me tell you who's not about to lose their job because you don't want to listen. Me. So you know what? Just listen the first time. That's all I have for you all. Those are 10 random things that flight attendants love, okay? Like I said, I just pulled that list right off the top of my head based on my experience of being a flight attendant. If you are airline crew, drop down below and let me know something I missed. What is something random that you love as a flight attendant? And if you're not airline crew, drop down and let me know what's something you didn't know or what's something that you might know. And I might, come back with a part 2. You never know. Again, I'm Brandon. I'm a guy who flies, and I'll see you all the next time.